Hey guys, I want to do a video today. I actually had a different video queued up and filmed and color graded, and as I looked at the video, like to replay it and make sure that everything was good, I realized that the camera I was using cut off like the last 45 seconds of the video. And so I am gonna release that video once I refilm that part. But I definitely want to put something out this week, and so that just brought me to today's video, which is about perseverance and pushing through and doing what it is that you're purposed to do. I heard a quote a while back, and I'm paraphrasing it. It said something to the effect of doing something is better than trying to do something perfectly. So like not releasing content or not doing the thing that you want to do because you don't feel it's perfect is not the answer to get your creativity up. It's not the answer to get yourself out there. Sometimes just doing it, whether it's perfect or not, is the thing to do. I kind of struggled the last few days with whether to release something or whether to even finish that video. But right now, for me, this is an exercise in, making this YouTube channel a muscle memory thing, where I need to do it weekly and get it out weekly, no matter what. And really, there's no excuse not to. I mean, right now I'm filming this on my iPhone, and from the initial looks of it, it looks fine to me. It's good enough for what I do. I'm not, a cinematographer. I'm not making a Hollywood blockbuster or anything like that. So, I mean, with my Osmo 3 and my phone, I can create content anywhere. So the excuse of, well, I have to make sure that the camera I have is perfect or this, that, and the other, just create what you got. No matter what it is, whether you're a painter, artist, you don't have to have the best brushes or the best clay. Just do something. Nobody's going to fault you for trying anything. You'll fault yourself for not trying, not putting out content, not doing the thing that you love. Those are the things that you'll regret later on, is not doing what you love. Whether you're paying for, whether you're being paid for it, whether it's something that you just have in your spirit or your mind to do, you have to do that in order to free yourself up, and aim yourself towards some sort of happiness. Those of us who work 9 to 5s and then come home and work on our craft or our business afterwards, I mean, life has to feel like something more than just work and bills and sleep. So in order to do that, you have to create that thing that you have stuck in your head. You have to be creative. You have to be what you are called to be. So whether you want to do whatever it is you want to do, make sure you do it, because that's the only way that you'll actually really be happy and not have any regrets. So like I said, I had a video all set up, all queued up. I went through the trouble of color grading it, stayed up all night, chopping it all up and putting intros and everything in, and played the video back to make sure everything was fine, and it cut off prematurely, and I was like, okay. And it was all my fault. Instead of letting the camera right to the card, as soon as I finished filming, I just, for some stupid reason, cut the camera off instead of hitting stop. So there's that. And this is all a learning experience for me. As I'm quite sure some of you have things that you're learning that's all a learning experience to you. So, it's always growing pains and doing things, but if your heart's in it and you're passionate about it, do it. There's nothing or no one that can stop you from doing what it is you want to do. They can hinder you, but they can't stop you. And a friend a friend said something the other day about taking some photos down because someone didn't like them. And I understand that, but if you really like what you do, don't let anybody else hinder your art. Don't let anybody else make you feel bad about your art. Don't let anybody else make you censor yourself for their benefit. If they don't like it, they can go create their own shit. Life is too short to be bound up and hindered by what other people think about what you're creating. Create what you want to create. Just as long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not promoting hate or violence, create what you want to create, man. I mean, the world is full of things that need to be created, and if you have the talent or the drive to create something, then create it, because nobody else is going to create what you're going to create. And that's just, I mean, you can't make it any plainer than that. Your vision needs to be seen just like everybody else's vision needs to be seen. I can't stress you the amount of times I've second guessed myself because I didn't think people would take something that I created in the right light. But in the end, I had to just create what I wanted to create. Sorry, I'm kind of looking around everywhere because I'm sitting in the parking lot before I go to work, and everybody's kind of zooming around me. But, at the end of the day, you have to be able to go to sleep and rest comfortably knowing that you created what you wanted to create, and you put your voice and your vision out. To hell with what everybody else thinks. So this is a very, very, very short video. I did this one off the cuff. I didn't plan this one, but I kept on the way to work. It was bothering me that I hadn't put the video out yet, and I just felt like I need to say something about that. So I will see you guys next week. Whether it's the video I already had planned or the one I already filmed and I fixed that, or if it's something new, I'm not sure. But either way, we will have a video, and I will see you guys next week.